On nature or what there is. Melissus the Samian says the following concerning nature or what there is. If it is nothing, what could be said about it as if it were something? But if it is something, it always was whatever it was, and always will be. For if it came to be, it is necessary that prior to coming to be, it was nothing. But if it happened that it were now nothing, at no time would anything come to be from that nothing. Since, therefore, it did not come to be, it both is, and always was, and always will be. Since then it did not come to be, it both is, and always was, and always will be. And it has no beginning or end, but is infinite. For if it had come to be, it would have a beginning, for it would have begun coming to be at some time, and end, for it would have ended coming to be at some time. But since it neither began nor ended, and it always was and always will be, it has no beginning or end. For whatever is not entire cannot be always. But just as it is always, so too must it always be infinite in magnitude. And being infinite, it is one. For if it turns out not to be one, it will come to border another. But nothing that has a beginning and or an end is eternal or infinite. Therefore, if it were not one, it would not be eternal and spatially infinite. For if it were spatially infinite, it would be one. For if there were two, they would not be able to be infinite, but would have boundaries against each other. Therefore, if it were spatially infinite, it is necessary that it be one. But being one, it is necessary that it not have a body. For if it had breadth, it would have parts, and would no longer be one. Therefore, if it is one, it does not have a body. So then it is eternal, and infinite, and one, and all alike. And it cannot perish, nor become greater, nor does it suffer pain or grief. For if it is being qualitatively altered, it is necessary that what is not qualitatively alike, but what was previously is being destroyed, and what is not is coming to be. Therefore, if it were to undergo qualitative alteration by a single hair in 10,000 years, in the whole of time it all would perish. But neither is it possible for it to be rearranged. For the order which was previous is not perishing, nor is one that is not coming to be. And since nothing is either being added, or being destroyed, or being altered, how could anything that is be rearranged? For if it became different in any respect, it would then be rearranged. Nor is it in pain. For if it were in pain, it would not be entire. For a thing in pain could not be eternal, nor does it have equal power with what is in health. Nor would it be homogeneous if it were in pain, for it would be in pain either because something was taken from it or added to it, and it would no longer be homogeneous. Nor could the healthy come to be in pain, for the healthy, i.e. what is, would be destroyed, and what is not would come to be. And the same argument applies to grief as to pain. It is not in any way empty, for the empty is nothing. Well, what is nothing cannot very well exist. Nor does it move, for it cannot give way at any point, but is full. For if there were the empty, it, i.e. what is, would give way into the empty, but as there is no such thing as the empty, it can nowhere give way. Dense and rare it could not be, for it is impossible for what is rare to be equally full as what is dense, but already the rare thereby becomes emptier than the dense. And this must be made the mark of what is full and what is not full. If something yields or accommodates, it is not full, but if it neither yields nor accommodates, it is full. So then, it is necessary that it is full if it is not empty. Therefore, if it is full, it does not move. This argument, then, is the greatest proof that it is one alone. But the following are proofs of it also. If there were a many, these would have to be of the same kind as I say that the one is. For if there is earth, water, air, fire, iron, and gold, and one thing living and another dead, and black and white, and all the things people say are real, if indeed there are these things, and we see and hear correctly, each of these must be just as it seemed to us, and they cannot change or become different in quality, but each must always be just as it is. But, as a matter of fact, we say that we see and hear and grasp correctly, yet it seems to us that what is hot becomes cold, and what is cold hot. What is hard becomes soft, and what is soft hard. That the living dies and comes to be from what is not living, and that all these things alter, and that what they were and what they are now are in no way homogeneous. It seems that iron, though hard, is rubbed away when it comes into contact with a finger, and so too gold and stone and everything else that seems to be strong, so that it follows that we neither see nor recognize what is, and that earth and stone come to be from water. So then these things do not agree with each other, for we say that there are many things that are eternal and have their own forms and strength, and yet it seems to us that they all alter in quality and change from how they are each time they are seen. Therefore, clearly we have not seen correctly, nor do those things correctly seem to be many, for they would not change if they were real, but each thing would be just as it seemed to be, for nothing is stronger than what is real. But being changed, what is destroyed, and what is not has come to be. Therefore, if there were many, they ought to be of just the same sort as the one is.